Hello everybody, this is Doll Dazzler and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys another doll out of my doll collection. This is another one of my Arranbee Nancy dolls, and I'd have to say that she is probably one of my more favorite ones. She has kind of a little bit of a different look to her, so I'm pretty sure that she's a Nancy, maybe a Nancy Lee. But she is definitely, she's got a little bit slightly different look to her. Could be just her hair color. But she is got a really sweet face. A lot of these dolls, they're very pretty dolls. I had purchased her from an antique store. Most of the Nancy dolls that I have, I believe I've gotten them all from the antique store in Colorado when I was there. She is my first 18-inch Nancy doll, and I've really enjoyed having her in my collection. She is just really, really pretty. She's really got a sweet, really sweet face. Her stringing is actually really tight too, and that makes it nice because she's all composition. They quit making the composition in the 40s, and so dolls after that were not as excuse me, I'm trying to get her to stand up a little bit. They're not strung in the same kind of way as a full composition, and they did make a lot of the Nancys. They had a smaller size as well. Actually, quite a few different sizes, I think. And so they had made some that have the middle part, their torso part was cloth. But I don't think I even have any Nancys that have the cloth center. These are the ones that I'm more like. These are more like the fashion doll type of Nancy. So, and more baby dollish if they have that midsection that's made out of cloth. So her stringing is actually in really good shape. You can see me struggling a little bit when I'm going to turn her, but I believe that somebody may have tightened her up at one point in time. The dress that she is wearing, I definitely think that it is, it could be her original dress. The veil, I think that the veil might be handmade. So there might be a replacement on that, or at least the top portion of that could be a replacement, handmade. But I've never taken it off of her. I think it looks really pretty with the dress that she has on. It's a very pretty kind of taffeta type of dress with a chiffon over the top, linen over the top, and then a little bow here in the front. She's probably missing something on the torso area around where the bow is, and she could be holding it in her hand. I have not replaced this. This could be off of her original veil, or it could possibly be off of some flowers that she would have been holding, a bouquet, or that middle piece that I was just talking about. So I know that the ribbon is replaced, but the flowers themselves are very, very, they were popular to see on dolls all throughout 30s, 40s, and 50s. So I'm pretty sure that they belong to the doll. So she doesn't have any of the lines that my other ones do. She has a beautiful face. There's no cracking in it at all. She has some minor things here and there, like on her neck here, you can see where somebody tried to disguise a little bit of maybe the paint rub from her head bending. But there's no cracking there. And then her eyes are still very, very bright. Her paint is still really well intact. She does have a slight rub on her nose, but she's just got a beautiful, beautiful face. Underneath then, she does have on her original shoes, I believe. She's got the pantaloons that match, of course. And then her shoes, typical, they're kind of a velvety type of shoe. The shoestrings are replaced, but I think that the shoes do belong to her. On her leg, this leg here, it appears that somebody did try to fix it a little bit. I don't know if it actually fell all the way off, but there is a little bit of a line there that they didn't disguise real well. But for the most part, I mean, since she's wearing a long dress, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not a pristine collector, so just to have the doll in this condition is really, really cool. A lot of these dolls are marked on their necks, Arranbee, which is it's Arranbee's mark, but they use the letter R and the B, and that's what she has on hers. On her neck right there, the R and the B. A little bit of a paint rub right there, nothing big. Sometimes they had the actual word Arranbee, but or no markings at all. Probably a lot more of the dolls were not marked, and so I'm very fortunate that all of my Nancy dolls that are this size do have that marking. I'm really happy about that. So no other real damage to this doll. Both of her hands are in pretty good condition. Little paint rubs here and there, but nothing, no cracks, no crazing in the composition at all. So whoever had this doll really took really good care of her. Her hair is a little bit out of spot, but for the most part, I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably go in and look to see what her hair should have looked like. But I like it kind of the way that it is because it's more free and very pretty. Like I said, she is probably my favorite out of all of my Nancy dolls. So if anybody out there has a Nancy doll that that they'd be willing to share a video or a picture of, I'm always anxious to see what other people have in their collections as far as the composition dolls from the 30s and the 40s. It's a time period that I really, really enjoy collecting the dolls from if they have made it through all of those years. And I like the history on them. So if anybody out there has one that they'd like to share, please leave that in the comments for me. So this is Nancy, made by Arranbee in the 1930s and 40s. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.